Alright, welcome back to Adventure Camping. It's Tactical Nut here, and today I'm going to do my first flashlight review. As you can see here, I have multiple flashlights on the table. 3 of the 4 are still in testing and review phase. I have one more headlamp that's also in the testing phase that I just don't happen to have with me. Mrs. Tactical Nut has it in the trunk of her car in her bag. But for now, I want to focus on the little one right here. Zoom in for you. It's called the Helotex G2. It's been a pretty awesome little flashlight so far. I'll tell you what. It's made of aircraft aluminum. Has O-ring in it to keep it a little more water resistant. Let me back out and close the camera in for you a little bit so I can use it. Now, as you can see, it's not a very big flashlight, which comes in really handy. If you put it in my hand, obviously it doesn't even take up my whole hand. So it's great. Pocket clip. So I've used this actually on the brim of my hat before, or use it actually in my pocket to keep it where I want it to go. I used it on the brim of my hat before when I had forgotten my headlamp. But as you can see, it has a little clicker here. It has 3 modes. Your bright is 120 lumens. Your low, and then a strobe, which is actually pretty good. Uses 2 different kinds of batteries. Can either use one AAA or one CR123. Now, when you use the CR123, there is an advantage to that. You can take out this right here, just screw on the tail cap, and now you have a even shorter flashlight. Now, you do get a little bit longer battery life. It's 130 lumens with the CR123 as opposed to the 120 with the AA. But for me, and the price of the batteries, and you know, with all the other flashlights and stuff that I always have in testing and review, I like using the AAA, or the AA I mean, because it just goes with more batteries that I have and more other things that I have around the house. And the cost of the battery to me doesn't give that much better advantage. I mean, that 10 lumens between 120 and 130, you just almost really can't even tell a difference. It does have a LED bulb that's supposed to last up to 50,000 hours, and it is a Cree light, as you can see here. It's really lightweight. I don't have a weight on it. Even looking at the website for it, doesn't have a weight. But I tell you what, I mean, it's really lightweight. You hardly notice it in a pocket. You could definitely tell when it's hanging on the brim of a hat. But it still wasn't inconvenient or bothersome or anything like that. So I'd highly recommend this one so far. I've been using it for quite a while until I decided to get some other flashlights. But if you want one handy around the house, throw in your bug out bag, taking it backpacking, hiking, extremely lightweight, very durable. I've dropped this thing I don't know how many times. Keeps taking a licking. I haven't tested it in water yet because it says it's more than just water resistant, more so than waterproof. But I mean, I've had it out in the rain and everything else while I'm out hiking, and I haven't had any issues. So definitely recommend it. I got it at a place called Gun Shack. There's also a website that I get email alerts for. It's called Gear Hog. It's like each Monday they send you a special of something that has a pretty big discount on it. I got this over a year ago, and I got it for 20 bucks through Gear Hog from the Gun Shack website. So with shipping, I think it was like 25 bucks. The normal price on it at the time was $50. So, you know, I got a little less. Well, I got it at half price with shipping. So, I mean, you can't beat that. It was an awesome deal. But I think as, you know, technology keeps progressing and stuff, the higher lumen count flashlights, they seem to get a little bit cheaper. But I tell you, I mean, flashlights can get extremely expensive. I found out when I started getting back into camping and hiking and stuff. So to find one at this lumen output for this price, I was extremely happy, and I think you will be too if you get it. So I mean, I highly recommend it. As you can see here, this is a new one that I have that I just got the other day. It's an Ultrafire, way higher lumen output. I took it on my hiking trip out in Sumter National Forest the other weekend. Doing good so far, but like I said, I just got it, so we'll see. This is my Defiant Headlamp, and this is a Defiant flashlight as well. As you can see, a really large one. This would be more of your home or truck flashlight. These are all still in testing and review. I haven't had these all that long, so I'll get back to y'all whenever I'm done with them. But for now, the Helotex G2, I definitely recommend it. It's been a great flashlight so far, so hopefully this has helped you in possibly finding a new selection for a flashlight. And as always, remember, be prepared and have fun. Okay guys, just wanted to add in a quick note here to the Helotex G2. Wanted to let you know that as an accessory, you can buy a new tail cap with a pressure switch in order to attach it to a pistol. If you have a pistol that you keep at home for home defense, I highly recommend getting a flashlight for it. So when at night, you can readily identify your target. I know it is really popular to have night sights on a lot of different handguns, but at the same time, you may be able to see your sights, but you may not be able to clearly identify your target. So I highly recommend getting a light for your pistol, or any home defense gun for that matter. At the gun shack, as you can see right here, is what it would look like. They have the attachment for about $12.99. I have seen it on sale there for about $10. So if you just kind of check back here and there. Now it doesn't come with the flashlight mount. It is just the tail cap and pressure switch. But either way, you know, you're getting a pretty good deal. A decent lumen flashlight with a tail cap and remote pressure switch. You know, total, what I paid $20, so $33 without shipping. So not bad. As soon as I get one, I'll probably attach it to mine, do another review then, just to show you how it stands up. And alright, just wanted to let you know, didn't think about that earlier, so I wanted to include it. So be prepared, have fun.